Hey, what's good with y'all boys, man? So we gonna really get straight into it. I'm lying. I got one thing to say, man. I haven't been dropping any videos. I've been um trying to be a little bit consistent, but I've been sick for like the past 3, 4 days, man. Got a got the little common cold and it's lasting a little bit more than it should be. I guess I gotta get some more fluids in me. Pause. But we got something to talk about. We got some boxing news to talk about. It's off of the Wilder and Fury. We're kind of putting that in the past unless something new comes up that's really interesting. But right now we got we got some news from Mike Coppinger. Ryan Garcia has confirmed it himself. Garcia has sustained a serious hand injury, and his fight with Jojo Diaz is off pretty much. They had a fight scheduled for November 27th. It's off. Ryan Garcia is going to have surgery on Monday in Los Angeles to repair his right wrist. Golden Boy sent a statement to Mike Coppinger, I'm assuming. And then, but this is where, right? So in my head, I'm like, okay, now that this fight is off, he's gonna have to wait even longer. I'm pretty sure Jojo Diaz wants to get a check, right? Why not just fight Devin Haney? But then when I see tweets like this, it makes me feel like nope, it's not gonna happen, right? So Mike Coppinger also tweeted Garcia injury will require surgery, and he's eyeing February for the fight with Jojo per sources. And this is an in-house fight, right? Because you guys will see. Devin Haney has said, Jojo Diaz says, let's make this fight happen December 3rd. Let's go to that, right? We're on Jojo Diaz Twitter right now. He says Ryan Garcia's BITCH. He said Ryan got a hand injury shadow boxing. He's a pussy. Right? So you guys see this tweet right here from Devin Haney says, "Let's make this fight happen December 3rd. Jojo Diaz, Eddie Hearn." And Jojo Diaz says, "Contact MTK Global." We all know that's his company, his management, I guess you could say. Um said, "Let's do it. Actually send the contract this time, bitch." Threw the bitch in there, man. Like, so said my team will provide me with the best fight possible for the fans. Appreciate all the support. Wrote Golden Boy MTK, Oscar Del Hoyo, Make a War. I don't know who that is. Michael, Michael, Michelle at the time or whatever. Well, what? Why is the name spelled like that? Roberto Diaz though, or whatever. So it's looking like I'm not gonna lie, I kind of had some hope that maybe we can get the fight. But I was telling people this, right? The real reason why Devin Haney is not going to fight Jojo Diaz, why that fight won't happen and is continuously not going to happen, is because Devin Haney is not in the contract, right? Jojo Diaz is smart. He's not gonna petition. He's not gonna petition to just jump the line and fight Devin Haney because he knows that will go to purse bid, right? And this is what they want to happen. Devin Haney was making way well. I don't want to disrespect him anyway, but let's just say he was making above market price for his last two fights, right? He got paid 2 million to fight Gamboa. I don't know, he's not a big enough star really in that sense. He made 3 million to fight Jorge Linares. Now, yeah, that's a bit of an overpay because of those opponents, and Devin Haney's just not at that level yet where he's not I don't think Devin Haney is filling out 15K in any arena. Like if him as the headliner, main headliner, he's not I don't think he's doing 15K in any arena. And that's typically the guys that's making that type of money. Those are the guys that are like the big fighters. So um he was definitely getting overpaid a bit. I'm sorry to say that he's getting overpaid. And now that he's out of contract with Eddie Hearn and the Zone, well, Matchroom, he technically a free agent right now. He still wants to do business with Eddie Hearn, but he's not under a Matchroom contract. He doesn't have any long term fight deals with Matchroom. It's looking like it's gonna be a fight by fight basis, and that's the main reason why he wants this fight to go to. Like he keeps saying, "Oh, you guys need to." He keeps putting the pressure on Jojo Diaz, but Jojo Diaz is putting the pressure back on him, saying, "You have to send me a contract, send me a term sheet, send me a contract. We can make it happen." Jojo Diaz is. I'm pretty sure these guys are smart, bro. They understand what's going on, right? If he petitions if Jojo Diaz petitions to fight Haney, he doesn't have a say in how much money is gonna be accumulated in this fight, how much money he's gonna make, right? Because that most likely that will go to purse bid, and once it goes to purse bid, you have literally no say. Um, I highly doubt Top Rank is gonna pay for that fight. It doesn't look like PBC or Fox is gonna make a real move on that because they really haven't. These guys are all in cahoots a little bit on the low. Like they don't want to they don't really want to step on each other's toes. And you seen Bob Arum was already pissed with Eddie Hearn doing that to Eddie Hearn stepping on his toes a bit with the purse bid when George Kambosos and Tiafimo went to purse bid. So I'm pretty sure I said top rank. Eddie Hearn and Eddie Hearn. Why is Al Heyman? They're gonna stay clear of each other, right? So I don't think they're gonna really try to take this fight from him. I don't think that's gonna happen, anything like that, because they don't want that to happen to them, right? So um, the way I'm looking at it is this fight will probably be a low bid. What let's say Matchroom throws 1.5 on a purse bid, right? What's the percentages? Hold on. WBC mandatory purse splits. Let's see. So it's 55. Okay, so it's not like the WBO. The WO is crazy. 55 for the champion, 45 for the interim. So let's just say they was to throw 1.5 in it. He's like the way Jojo Diaz is looking at it, right? Let's say 55, 45 for those splits. Let's just say Haney gets, I don't know, 700 and some change. This guy he gets no. I can't do the math in my head right now, but anyway, if it was, let's say if it was if it was 1 million per se, it's not. It definitely would be more than a million. Let's say if it was 1 million per se, Haney would be getting 550,000. Uh, Jojo Diaz would be getting 450K. So he's looking at it like I just saw Gamboa. I just saw Gamboa get 500K. If I'm not mistaken, Gamboa. I could be wrong, but I could have sworn Gamboa got 500K. I thought that's what I heard. Uh, that's what I heard. Bill Haney say. I could have sworn I heard him say that somewhere on YouTube. We could probably look that up too. Let me see. Haney, Gamboa, purse splits. Let's see. We might not even be fine. But the point, Devin Haney made 2 million in his fight versus Gamboa, and I'm pretty sure Gamboa got somewhere around 500K. I thought I heard him say that. So they said box. Oh, that's net worth. I don't care about that. Damn. So we don't got we don't got the actual information here. But I'm almost positive I heard Bill Haney say that that's what Gamboa got. So we get off of that real quick. And then Linares, if Devin Haney got 3 million, cause look, Haney got 2 million to fight Gamboa, while Gamboa got somewhere around 500K. Then we got Linares. Against Linares, Haney made 3 million in his last fight under contract with Matchroom. So I'm almost positive. I had to guess Linares made around 1 million. There's no way you telling me Jojo Diaz, who's a way better fighter than Gamboa at this point in time, um, actually gives you a lot more credibility. A win over Jojo Diaz would, since he was recently a champion within the last 2 years. He only lost his belt on the scales. He was the 130 champion. He beat Tevin Farmer for it, right? He the IBF champion. And then he lost his belt on the scales versus, I forgot the guy's name, right? So this is a way more credible. This is a way more credible fighter right now. Even though he is making a jump to 135. He just had his first fight, and he just beat Javier Fortuna. So this is a guy, you gotta look at it like this. He's went up since his loss from Gary Russell Jr. at 126. He's definitely on the incline right now. So you gotta throw some real nice money at them, at Jojo Diaz and his team, and I don't think Haney's necessarily and Eddie Hearn's gonna do so, because like I said, I think they were overpaying Haney a bit, and I don't know if they wanna. I don't know if they wanna muster up the bread. They're kind of hoping it goes to purse bid, so they can't. So there's really not much room for negotiation. They could. This what they could do, right? Jojo Diaz petitions to fight Haney right now. It goes to purse bid. They stall it out, make it seem like they want to negotiate, but they really don't negotiate. Then it goes to purse bid. Uh, the zone makes the highest bid, the highest offer. It's for something real low ballish, and now he just made less money than Gamboa and Jorge Linares in their fights versus Haney, right? So, it's a smart thing to not do that. If you wanna make the fight, Haney, you gotta negotiate. You gotta come with some real money, man. And that's just the point of view I'll be looking at it if I was Jojo Diaz, right? You gotta offer me a bag, man. I'm not. You're the one who's searching for opponent. Like Devin Haney's he's a champion and he's having a hard time finding an opponent. So you gotta, if you want me to fight you, build up your legacy, your resume. You gotta come with something nice. So until you do so, I'm just gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna go after the Javier Fortunas. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna wait it out for Ryan Garcia. Um, and especially that's a somebody in his stable. Not really like in his camp, but they're both under the same promotional company. So let's see what happens, man. That's really my thoughts on it. I would love to see Devin Haney versus Jojo Diaz, but unfortunately, I don't think that fight happens. Ryan Garcia is out with the hand injury. I think they just gonna wait it out. But it's crazy though because a lot of these boxers, man, they should be fighting a lot more often than they do, and they missing. I feel like you gotta get a bag while you can, bro. Like because and me personally, I have Ryan Garcia knocking out Jojo Diaz, right? So you're losing. I don't know what happens, man. So like after Ryan beats him, like you're losing. He's probably this is what I think is gonna happen. Jojo Diaz is gonna take a little. He's gonna take a scrub in between time. On the meanwhile in between time. So he probably make a little 200K, 250 or something like that. He's a WBC interim. He'll probably still get something. Get a light touch, and then I'll wait for Ryan Garcia. Or maybe he just waits it out completely. He can. When was his fight versus Javier Fortuna? Let me see. When was this fight? How many months would it be if he waited till February? That fight was July, April, May, June. So August, September, October, November, December, January, February. Well, I guess I don't know. The way these guys are fighting, maybe once to twice a year, 7 months probably not even a lot. He might, and then they set it up again. But we'll see what happens, man. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think. Do you think JoJo should do you think JoJo? Let me see. I want to see if anything's happened. I want to go to Devin Haney's page. I want to see what he says actually. Uh, I feel a sneeze about to come on. Oh no, that's all he said. He wrote, "Let's make this fight happen December 3rd. Hopefully they get the contract situated and the fight happens. But I don't really have much faith in this fight happening. We'll see what happens though. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff, man. And hopefully I start feeling better, man, because it's been way too long. I've been sick for like 3, 4 days already. It's annoying. But that's it. I'm out of here. Peace.